Yeah, he still looks vexed as well. Look.
Yeah.
I look so vexed, bro.
Who? Me?
Looks vexed. Yeah.
Who? Me? No,
Looks
man.
vexed.
No, you know, I'm trying to figure out something with this camera, innit, man. I'm concentrating, man. What are you talking about? Nah, man.
But when you concentrate, you look vexed, bro. Like, are you vexed that you have to concentrate?
Nah, man. I'm just locked in, man. I'm zoned in, man. Facial expressions don't even matter, man. I'm trying to get something done, man.
All right, man. Anyway, back on Don't Gas. Please remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, and we'll see you in just a minute. Yeah, back with another one. Episode 12, I believe now we're on. Feels like only yesterday we did the first one. But yeah, man, you lot have been putting in work and we've been making the right kind of strides. So I just want to, before I introduce everyone, just take a minute just to thank the whole Don't Gas family for the efforts we've been putting in to get where we need to be, man. We're not there yet, not by a long shot, but we're making the right strides anyway. So who have I got with me? I got Tiny Godfather. What you saying, brother?
Blessings, all good, my bro.
Good. And well, we got just a little insight for you, lot. We got a video shoot coming up on Monday, innit?
Yeah.
Video shoot. We'll promote it a little bit later when the shoot's done and you man can see the video or whatever. But the tune is bad, trust me, bad boy tune. So we'll let you know when that's ready. We've got Blunt. What you saying, bro? Just back from Turkey.
Hi. Yeah, back from 2 weeks in the sun.
What you doing? What you doing? Sleeping in the shade or something, bro? I put you in the car.
Do you know what? Yeah, I told you I got heat stroke and I had to take to the room for 48 hours, just fucking blur, like I was in a bad way. It was only 2 days later when I figured when I'd recovered that I seen the toilet had a bidet. Could have saved it looking like a flag of Japan.
Oh my
I was gonna
gosh.
say, but man beat me to it. Man come back from Turkey with no tan, you know.
Hey, I tell you what though, if I stood up and got my ass out, you'd see what the difference is.
I'm all
We'll
right.
pause
brother,
that one.
man. Keep that. Too much information, man. I'm all right, man.
And of course, no introduction needed for JD. He's already been cussing, man, on the show, man. Anyone been introduced yet? He's cussing, man. Like, yes, bro. What you saying, man?
Yeah, man. I'm here, man. You know, yeah, man. Man's good,
I'm
man.
here.
Man's good. Man's good.
All right, man. So I thought what we'd do, we did an entertainment pod a little while ago, and I thought, you know what, that one actually got quite a lot of people interested. So we'll just do another one. We'll just do it a little bit of a twist. Instead of looking at movies, we'll start having a look at some of the sitcoms that we watch or that we used to watch, and we'll go through some of them. And one thing's for sure, if you're kind of our age bracket, we will be watching sitcoms back in the day. And certain things that was accepted back then just wouldn't be flying today. People would be getting cancelled left, right, and center. Like. So that's the first thing I want to talk about is what is it that was accepted then and controversial now? And you could tell me about shows, you could tell me about characters, or even like scenes and moments that you saw kind of on some of the shows that we watched that we used to watch. JD, let me go to you first. You look like you got something to say.
Wow, there's so many, man. Obviously, like, you know, just a lot of the jokes and innuendos that, you know, were acceptable back in like South Park. I mean, they pushed a lot of boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like watching South Park back in the days. I forget even stuff like The Simpsons, but you know, there's so much, man. There's so much, man, so much. But, yeah.
I think South Park is still getting away with it because they're in the role. Like South Park has sort of got that Ricky Gervais stance. I know they're just uncancelable. It's like when you see people get cancelled, like shows get cancelled, it's when they yield to the criticism. But there's some things that are just so strong and so forceful. They just blast through it, and and it makes too much money for TV networks. They'll cancel you, but they won't risk their own pockets. Fuck that business.
Is it that, or is it that animated shows it's accepted more there because it's animated and not real people? Is it accepted more because of that?
Well, like I say, if you're watching any Ricky Gervais's, like he's on a, like I went to see his latest show live in January, so I've seen it before anyone's seen it on Netflix. So if anyone's caught it live, they'll know what's coming. He's talking about he's on a mission to try and get cancelled. He's like, well, I make Netflix so much money, I can say whatever the fuck I want, and they're not taking me off nothing. And he's pushing the boundaries, and he's been doing it for the last few stand-ups. Do you know what I mean? But as far as sitcoms are concerned, I mean, even if you look at like Only Fools and Horses, there's episodes of that where they've dropped the odd like naughty word, and that's been cut off the UK Gold run reel. Like,
Man, there was loads of racial things said in Only Fools.
Well, I didn't want to get too deep into it. But anything filmed before the year 2000, I think you look at it now. Like there was even people trying to get Friends cancelled. If it's anything with like a mild or obvious racism or homophobia, anything like that, like everyone just sees it now and they just want to have a fucking cry. Like,
what about things like like 2.5 Men? Charlie Harper, that character he was a womanizer, innit? Like he used to get bare girl, man. And it was with the way he dealt with them women back then in that show. Do you think that would be accepted today? What do you reckon, Tiny?
I think with how the whole male female thing is going on online and all that stuff, it would be a very controversial topic, I think, because they'll be looking at it as it's kind of teaching the younger generation to be like that. You get me?
But is it right? Because when you look at some of these, for example, these female rappers and what they're talking about, is that not worse than a lot of the things that we used to watch? And that they allow that to happen?
100%.
I think there's a lot of double standards though with men and women in them circumstances. They let women like get away with madness and say crazy stuff, and it's just she's just a woman, isn't it?
The thing is, it's mad because for a while, like when you look at gangster rap and that like men were able to say certain things. Now it's like women are able to. There's never been a time where it's just like it's either been okay for both or not okay for both. I don't know why it's like that. And this is society today, though, man. This is where we are. I was trying to think of some other shows, man. Like look at I don't know if you remember that show 40 Towers back in the day with John Cleese. Bro, look how he used to treat man. He used to treat man well like shit. Like he got the piss taken out of him for being Spanish, even though the actor wasn't Spanish, but he played a Spanish waiter in it. Like, he used to get literally bullied on camera, man. Like, hang on, someone's thrown up a comment there. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've seen a few. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I've seen a few of them episodes, and I ain't gonna lie. What I've seen, it is quite funny, man. It is quite funny. I need to get into that a little bit more. Thanks, Tom Furlong, there for the comment. And yes, I was talking about Manuel the waiter. But yeah, man, there's plenty of shows like that. Back in the day that now it is not flying. Even you mentioned Friends before. I think JD's lost his camera there, but I was thinking to talk about Friends in it before. What was it on Friends that they were trying to cancel them for? For what? What is it they did?
It basically, it's like I get mixed up between Gen X and Gen Z and everything. Like I just look at everyone under 25 and just think when the war breaks out, we're knackered. But like, it's just like literally when you go back through and watch Friends now, we're even starting to get conditioned because of this cancel culture. And you watch a certain scene of Friends and you think, "Oh, there was a bit of homophobia in that." You know what I mean? And it's like. Like the bit where he's getting measured for the pants. He goes, "Is that all the measured pants?" He's like, "Yeah, in prison." Do you know what I mean? And then there was a massive meltdown about it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, "Oh, I don't want to be seen to be gay." Like it's like there's loads and loads of stuff like that. Look at the way Joey treats women. That would go like you're saying there. If you put a show on now where you had Charlie's character, it was a female treating men like pieces of meat. Oh, they'd be all over that. They'd be laughing.
Oh, they'll be fine with that. They'll be okay with that. Don't worry about it.
Please believe. Heroines.
Yeah, that's true actually. When you look at a lot of TV today, it's usually a female lead as the hero, and what you notice is her sidekick is always this goofy guy who keeps making clumsy mistakes and needs her to rescue him. I don't know in what reality they think they're living in, because in reality, I mean, I know if someone breaks in your house, who's going to be expected to go and deal with it? You know what I mean? So exactly, I don't know what reality they're and she's there. and they put these petite women in these roles, and they're beating up like 10 man. It's like, what is this?
Do you know, like, if my missus walking up and said, someone's broken the downstairs, and I just turned over and went, just remember, keep your left up. Like, do you know what I mean? Then turned back over and went back to sleep. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you know what I mean?
You should say, no, men and children first, innit?
I'll get the kids out the window, the bats in the drawer.
Facts. Yeah, man. But no, I just there's the whole cancel culture and everything. Like, I love the fact that there are people out there that are just defying it, like Chappelle's and like your Ricky Gervais's, and you know, these people like that. They're defying it, and it's good to see, because
we need
when it I'm one of them people. When it comes to comedy, it's just comedy, man. Like, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be able. You should, unless it's like completely out of order, something completely out of order. You shouldn't really be offended. It's just comedy. That's all it is.
I'll give you a quick for instance before you move on. So, like, I only watched for the first time ever the other week the film City Slickers, right? And put it on, and like within 10 minutes, like you say, I can take humor right across the board. You know what I mean? As long as it's clever, as long as it's funny, as long as it's not like nasty. And I watched the first sort of 10 minutes of City Slickers, and I said to Miss, I was like, I'm turning this off. I was like, because it's not funny. It's just pure fucking racism. Do you know what I mean? And like, that for me wasn't like, as long as something's funny, it's well thought out, it's not nasty. Just go to town. Do you know? But like,
yeah. Or go like with Family Guy, go for everybody. Like,
Just no one and nothing's off limits. That's why I love the stand-up comedian called Ralphie May. He's stand up there, big fat white guy. Like, if anyone's not seen Ralphie May, check him out. He's sadly dead now, but like he would just go. He would he'd look and they'd go for black people, Mexicans, white people, and nobody was safe. Nobody was safe. Like, so yeah, if you've not seen Ralphie May, have a look at him.
Nah, I haven't actually. Yeah, what I wanted to ask next, and I wanted to ask this to you, JB, seeing as you've rejoined us.
Okay.
Most underrated sitcoms. What are the most underrated? You know, them ones that you watch, but other people might cuss you for watching. Like, they can't understand why you like it. Like, what would you say is underrated?
Well, to be honest with you, I used to
Past and present.
I used to get cussed for watching Friends back in the days. Like I was on, like, me and my brother was into it. Like, he might try and deny it, but like he probably got me into it actually. But yeah, I remember, like, I mean, this back in like VCR days, innit? Like, I used to record it, like, if I was out on that, innit? And I'd watch it, and like, my friends were around, and they might be cussing me, like, why are you watching this rubbish and that? And then fast forward a couple of years later, everybody watches it. So yeah, now Friends.
It's funny, man. Because it's funny. I was one of them. I used to cuss people. I remember on the estate, Michael Giles, if hopefully he's watching this, but he was into it before me, and them lot, because I think he would have been like year 11/6th form or something like that at the time. And then lot would talk about, and I was like, why are these guys watching this rubbish? Like, I didn't get it. And a few years later, I kind of clocked on, and it was like, yeah, actually, this is good. This is good.
Listen, like, I'll give you another one that I watched here, but I don't know many people that have watched it, but I registered it because it was called Scrubs. I don't know.
Yes. Scrubs are a bad boy show, man. That was fun.
Dr. Cox. Dr. Cox was ruthless.
Okay, that's us saying we watch it, but outside of here, like, do you know many people that watch Scrubs though? Like, all
nah,
the way through?
Not really.
It's one of the best though. It's actually
it's proper awkward comedy, isn't it? It's so funny. Like, it's so awkward, man. Some of the situations they get into and that, like, yeah. Scrubs, good show. That was a good show. I like that.
But I don't know many people that watch it. Like, you can't really talk to anyone about Scrubs. If I was looking at you like you're crazy out here, man. But it's one of the best ones.
Probably thought you're calling them a scrub, innit? They don't know what it is. What about you lot, man? Blunt, Tiny, any underrated shows that you can think of that people didn't really catch on to?
I used to watch, do you remember Dinosaurs?
On a Sunday afternoon with the L, not the mama. You remember? Is that the one?
Yeah.
They used to feed the baby, and I used to, It was like sort of puppetry, and then on a Sunday afternoon before like Bullseye or something like that, Dinosaurs.
That's one.
I never watched that. I know what you're on about now. I just clip there. What you
Yeah, it
talking
was
about?
like early 90s. It's like early 90s. But yeah, that was one of my programs I used to watch. And do you remember Smart Guy?
Smart
It
No,
guy.
used
what
to,
was that?
I think it used to come on Nickelodeon or one of them
Yeah, smart guy, man.
channels there.
That little
But it
you
was
is mad
like a
intelligent.
young you, and he was
Yeah.
in like college from early, and he's running around with all the college youths, but he's one of them proper smart kids, in it. So Chewie's
Okay,
like a
I don't
nerd.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
bare
When
little.
was that? Like, when was that? Was
I
that like early 90s or something, man?
Yeah, I think it's in the 90s. Maybe
Man,
I think
I was
later.
gonna
Like,
say, man, we got Sky late. We got Sky TV late, man. You get me? Certain Nickelodeon, what's that, man? That's what I saw when I went to visit my cousins. Like Nickelodeon, nah, that weren't in my house, man. Yeah. So, what about you, Blunt? Anything underrated that you can think
Yeah,
of?
I mean, obviously, right? It's more cult than underrated. So we both love Partridge. I'm Alan Partridge. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and when you get talking to someone that has watched Partridge, you find yourself, whether it's a party or wherever you just drift off in the corner and just start quoting Partridge at each other for like an hour or two. Where until people just like, where the fuck up there gone? But I'll tell you one of the most underrated, and this is like when I say to people, have you watched this? Have you watched this? And this was on like Channel 4 prime time not so long ago on a Friday night as well. Fresh Meat with Jack Whitehall, where there was the uni students sharing a house at Manchester Uni.
Yeah, I'm
That
not a big fan of his, you know. I'm
no,
not a
no. Do
massive
you know
fan of his.
what?
That's why.
I'm right. I'm not a big fan of it. Is in general, right? But he plays a posh guy with loads of money at Manchester Uni who just looks down at everyone. But he's not the centerpiece. It's like it's got a thingy out with in between us. Is it? Joe Thomason plays Simon in the In-Betweeners. He's one of the housemates as
Yeah.
well. And Kimberly Nixon. But honestly, if you go back and have a look at Fresh Meat, it's like 4 series and it wasn't just 6 episodes. I think there was a good like 18 or 20 episodes. But it was written so well, I tell you what, it is funny, mate. And it's got good rewatchability as well. But when I speak to people, say, have you watched Fresh Meat? Have you watched Fresh Meat? Nah. Right, honestly, just trust me. Watch, just give Fresh Meat a try because that is
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Why not?
It is top draw.
I'm going to mention one now that most people I speak to when I mention it are like, but it's so funny. It had so many seasons, and for me, it's one of my favorite shows. Big Bang Theory. I don't get how people don't find that funny. That's mad funny, man. It's like intelligently funny. And it almost makes me think if you're not liking it, is it because you're lacking the intelligence to get it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you see.
But it for me, the characters are so unique as well. You don't find them kind of characters in anything else. You just don't.
You know what?
I'll tell you why.
Oh, calm down.
Yeah, sorry. I'll tell you why I didn't like it. I got it. Like, so you're not pigeonholing me in that fucking category. Like, I got it. But for me, it was just one of them ones where it's like a Jimmy Carr stand. It's just set up, punch, set up, punch, set up, punch, set up, punch. And you find that with a lot of Chuck Law stuff, like 2.5 minutes, it's just like, how many jokes can we cram in? They say, well, why don't you just like weave a little subplot in there with a little bit of like sort of subtle humor? Well, for me, it was just, and what it was before when I watch it, I've sat around people that like it. I can have it on the TV, but I know straight away as soon as the setup comes, I know exactly what the punchline's going to be about 2 seconds before it's delivered. And like you sort of do it in your own head, and then you're like, oh, another one to me. Fucking hell, here we go.
I don't think that's the case all the time, particularly on Big Bang, particularly with them talking about things that you got to be an expert in to know. So I don't know how you're guessing what they're going to be saying when they're talking quantum physics and that. But
no, I'm on about the jokes, like the funny things.
How I see it, it's a short sitcom. There's meant to be punchline joke. That's what I'm watching it for. If I want to watch something that's long and drawn out, I'll watch a film. Do you know what I mean? Where there's a bit more time and there's a bit more story. I don't care about the story. I want to see what's funny. That's why I watch sitcoms personally. You could say the same about Partridge. Partridge is exactly no different. No,
I'll disagree with that. Partridge and like was the type of the comedy I would favour. Not that I'm not saying it's the only one I like, but with a favour. Sometimes I like to connect the dots a bit, and I think that will sometimes when a joke isn't obvious, and it takes a second for the penny to drop and a click. That can sometimes be the funniest jokes.
We just got a few comments. Sorry. So I'm going to go through some of your comments now. Apologies for the delay. Big up JD and Turk. From Tom. I don't know where JD is right now. What else we got? We got a few comments here. How I Met Your Mother. That was another one. I never got into that. Father Ted, never got into that. That weren't my kind of comedy.
Father Ted was good.
Not my kind of thing. That I've never really got into it. What else we got here? The In-Betweeners. Yeah. The In-Betweeners, it needs its own podcast. That I think the In-Betweeners, we could spend a long time going into that. That's too funny. Blackadder, I do remember I was quite young when that was on, but my dad was a big fan of Blackadder, so I did used to watch it. Third Rock from the Sun. I know that JD would probably say yeah to that one because he used to mention that to me back in the day. Desmond's. Oh my gosh, how are we forgetting Desmond's? How are we forgetting Desmond's?
I actually met Desmond as well. I actually met him when I was younger. Yeah, he was he done a talk with some students in West London in a college, and it was literally at the top of my road. So enough of the locals was like,
you heard a lot about him. A lot of people said off camera he wasn't a nice guy. Like, what was he like when you met him?
He was cool with me anyway. But he was cool with me.
Okay.
But obviously, we was in a bit of the street side of West London.
But, okay.
Yeah, he must have known to keep himself cool. But yeah, he was blessed, man.
Keenan and Kel, you know.
Yeah.
That's another one.
I'm
gonna lie, I did used to watch that though.
Yeah,
I did used to watch that. Yeah, no, again, but that's another one. I didn't know about Keenan and Kel till I go link my cousin. I go there. He's got yeah, man. I actually put it on for my son, and he likes it now. Imagine that. Like it lasted all that time, man. Man said orange soda, you know.
Yo, I don't know. Did anyone used to watch? My might try and roll me for this man, but did anyone used to watch Boy Meets World?
Nah,
I remember it.
I remember that still. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was all right. Still, man, it was all right, man. I'm not saying it's one of the best, but it was all right, man.
No, it's one of them.
I'll tell you a show that's underrated and not spoken about enough when we bring these sorts of topics up. Peep Show. Peep Show is so funny, bro.
Peep Show is cold. Peep Show is cold, man.
Proper good show, man. Peep Show and the IT crowd, the IT crowds.
Do you know what? I watched that a long time after it had finished. I put a couple of episodes on and I just ended up binging the full thing.
I told Furlong's throw some gems out there now, man. The Wonder Years. I used to love that show back in the day. That was a proper show. That's like 80s/90s TV time. You know them days there. Like man, that was the best.
Was that the one with Topanga?
Huh?
No,
is that the one with the girl Topanga?
No, Topanga's Boy Meets World. I'm sure.
Was it? Yeah. Well, whichever one it was, I remember that shit.
So you did watch Boy Meets World, man. You're acting then. You watched it.
No, I've seen bits of it. I couldn't tell you any particular episode, but I remember it.
Man, you can't leave me out there hanging, man. He's watching it as well, man.
Man's put this in here. I'm gonna give you another underrated show that I've watched about 3 times because it's so funny. You got Everybody Loves Raymond, but Everybody Hates Chris. Was funny. That was so funny, bro. Nah, man, that was too funny, man. Even Terry Crews in that was too funny as the dad, innit? Talking about what do you say? This is 36 cents of spilt milk dripping all over my tape. Somebody gonna drink this milk. Bro, that guy. But the mum was funny as well. The mum was. Say again.
Man will tell you how much electricity you used.
Yeah. Hey, telling you, man. That was a show. Everyone played their part in that as well. I thought the mum was funny. Chris, though, man. I felt for Chris. because I was in that situation and I had younger siblings at home, and I did feel like the substitute parent sometimes, man. I messed up, man. Just wanted to have fun. My name is Oh yeah, I used to like that show as well. My Name is Oh, another good one. But let's move on. I want to do a little bit of a sitcom challenge for you now. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna throw out some locations, and I am gonna score you, and you get a point for naming the sitcom, and you also get a point if you can name the actual place. Okay, so if we can get the first one up, please. Let's see who's gonna get this now.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I was just about to say that, man. That's what I'm saying.
I heard Blunt first, and what? That's 1 point for the show.
Well, what do you want the location? Beverly Hills, Bel-Air?
No, what is it called, man? This home.
Oh, well, you want the address?
The address, you know.
I don't know what you mean. It's the bank's residence.
It's the bank's residence, yes, but it's also known as. Come on, man. All right, you're not gonna get it. The Bel Air Mansion. Move on. Next one. Blunt gets a point. Where's this?
Oh, that's New York, Friends.
Friends. Blunt gets another point.
My mum used to watch too much TV.
You must listen to too much music.
Get this one. The only problem with this one, I actually don't know what the building's called. It's just the Friends building, isn't it? So no bonus points on this one.
Yeah.
Let's get the next one up. Where's this?
Scrubs, Sacred Heart.
Yeah, 2 points for Blunt. Blunt's killing you lot, man. Flipping. I feel like you lot are on holiday.
I've been recharging. That's all it is.
Right, next one. Where's this?
Oh, is that not the house from Everyone Is Chris?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Yeah, getting harder now.
yeah.
I reckon out of all the one, I would have got this one. I'd have definitely got this one.
Oh,
classic show, man.
Classic show. What was the answer?
Do you want me to hum the theme tune?
Yeah. Give us that.
Nah.
Go on, I dare you.
Happening, bro. I ain't nobody's pet, man.
You better whistle that tune.
Start tap dancing and that, man.
No, I'm going to kick myself.
Classic show. Think of a big family. Think of a big family. Oh, you lot, man. This is killing me.
Nah. It's just that shot's not ringing a bell. And I'm well fucking. I was going to say.
What about this? And this is going to be fastest answer first. What if I say Pudding Pops?
Pudding Pops.
House.
Come on. Huh? Say again?
No bells.
Pudding Pops?
Hell, man.
Go on, just give us it and move on. Go on.
Cosby Show. Flipping hell, you lot are terrible. Cosby Show, the Huxtable Residence.
That's Nelson Mandela House in Only Fools and Horses. That has got to be.
2 points for Blunt. Flipping. It's going to be a whitewash. It's going to be a whitewash. Who we got next?
Oh, 2.5 Men in it. The beach.
Yo, man can't hear me.
Now I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Is it not 2.5 Men?
Yeah. And what is it? What's it known as?
Was it the beachfront mansion, the beachfront house?
Not quite. Close, but not quite.
I'll let someone else dip in on that.
What did Charlie always tell women about his place? It was what?
Full of crack.
Oh man.
The
Malibu Beach House, man. The Malibu Beach House. Flipping hell.
That's Fraser, isn't it? Is that Fraser?
Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
Is that Fraser? Oh, Big Bang.
I'm so glad. And where are they based? If you tell me where they're based, I'll give you another bonus point.
Yeah.
Whoa, right, stop. Wait there. I think I can work this out because the proper technical, do they go to MIT? University.
Yes, but that's not where they live.
Yes,
Though.
I'm trying. But I'm trying to figure out where. I'm trying to remember where that is. It Michigan? Is that where it is? No.
No.
Where's MIT?
No.
That's what's his
It's not
name?
where. It's not
Isn't it?
Michigan.
Sheldon's
Is
flat.
it Boston? No.
No. What city is it in? Come on.
Fuck.
The city of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chicago.
Sacramento was a good guess, which someone put in the chat. Tom Furlong. It's actually Pasadena. Quick review. I've got it right. Pasadena.
Okay.
Never mind. Have we got any more? Where's this?
Is that Grange Hill?
No, not Grange Hill.
Not Grange Hill. Oh. Oh. Is that not from is it from the IT crowd?
No.
Oh shit. It's not Wareham Hogg from The Office, is it?
It is. Very good.
Boom.
2 points. I think there might be one more. Last one. I'll give 10 points to whoever gets this, which means you'll beat Blunt.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, see. That's the bar out with cheers.
All right, Blunt, you won. Hands down, landslide. Flipping. I'm not even counting your points. It's embarrassing.
First round. That was some first round.
You don't know my question. You don't know my question. My question is, which one belongs to The Simpsons and which one belongs to Family Guy?
The one on the bottom is The Simpsons, one on the top Family Guy.
Oh, flipping out, this guy. This guy. Yeah, all right. Well done, Blunt. Welcome back, mate.
I got the Cosby Show one, but man couldn't hear me. I don't know why. But before you said pudding pops, I said Cosby Show.
Yeah. Well,
before you went offline, I was going to cuss you for not knowing that. Like,
no, I said it, man. I said it, but I don't know.
We're the oldest people on it. We remember the Cosby Show. We actually remember that.
My technical.
I used to watch it religious when I
thought you could hear me in it. So I'm saying, yeah, Cosby Show. Before you said like, let me give you a clue for like pudding pops. I'm there saying Cosby Show, but Blanc got this one, man. Too much TV, man. Them man are just I don't know, man. Just bleaching all the time.
Too much TV. You weren't talking about this when you were getting all the lyrics last week. I watched that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he still complains, even though he won it. Shocking. Leaving abusive comments in the chat, man. Shocking. Anyway, we've got the Spinneroonie next. It's landed on Quagmire. So I want to talk about some of the most shocking moments from Quagmire and Family Guy. Just some of them. I'll start the ball rolling, okay? When Peter, Lois, and the family are at the fair, and there's a VR that said spend the night with Quagmire, and Peter puts the VR on, and let's just say he opens his eyes and he's in a bar with Quagmire, and Quagmire goes hi, and the next time he opens his eyes, he's in a taxi and Quagmire's there. Bye. Hey, how they get away with that? I have no idea. That was a mad one, you know.
You know what? I've got two Quagmire ones for you, right? So the first one, right? The first one is where the Griffins use his holiday cabin, his holiday home, and then he goes, sits down on the couch, and he just goes to turn the arm lamp on, and then somebody comes over, boom, boom, undresses you, flips you over, and then kicks your ass up in the air. It's just like looking thinking. And then the next one is where do you remember when Peter got in the sack? He got him fired, so he had to go live with him.
Yeah.
And then there's that one episode where Meg's just laid asleep, right, and you just see the shadow of the big toe just come like that, and it just goes in her mouth, and she opens her mouth and looks in, and all you hear is he just goes, "Sorry, didn't mean to wake you."
Oh my goodness!
I got two mad ones still.
Yeah, go on.
Lois's friend comes around for dinner, and he's posing as the chair.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Hey, that that was messed
That
up, you
one was
know.
crazy. And the other one where Meg's got the girl that's bullying her, and at the end she gets locked in the bathroom all tied up, and my man walks in and he's like, "There, guys, jackpot."
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. No, that was bad. I'll tell you what. Sorry, I'll get to you, JD. The one where he's on the game show with Brian, and he goes on the date with a girl, and she's passed out drunk, but he's forgot the cameras are rolling in it, and then he realizes. So he drops her, goes in, closes the door, and then you see his arm come out, and it takes her shoe. It's just some shoe fetish. Oh my god! Hey JD, you got any man? You must have some for Quagmire, man. That
Bro,
guy's a
listen,
legend.
listen. I didn't watch Family Guy like that, man. Like, so I'm just, I might start, man. But I wasn't really into it like that. But.
Do you remember when Quagmire discovered internet porn?
That's
Do
what
you
I was
remember
just
that?
about to say. Where he goes out to get the mail at the end, and he's just got one fucking massive hench arm like that. He just turns around.
One of his arms is like a bodybuilder, and the rest of his body is just skinny.
It was just
I'll
like
tell you
on that
I've got to
episode.
tell you this one. I've got to tell you this one. Is the one where is it Lois is putting lotion on Bonnie. She goes, "Oh, can you get my back?" And then you see a little eye hole cut in the thing, and you hear giggity. And then you see another one down here that's cut out as well. Like, bro, that was mad. That was mad. They get away with a lot with Quagmire, man.
Oh,
My
unreal.
days.
That episode with the internet porn, though, like because obviously, if I remember rightly, that was the closing joke for the episode, wasn't it? Where he goes and gets the mail through, and then he turns around, you see the massive art because he's been missing for the full episode. But when you go back and watch it, when they mention internet porn, and they're like, "Yeah, there's all that free porn on the internet," and he's like, "What?" Like he's just like, what, why the fuck don't I know this? And then he's gone for the rest of the episode. just comes out with a big wanking cannon.
What about when someone hits his car and all those Japanese women run out from his boot that are locked in his boot? You remember that? It's a mad one. Listen, this is just Quagmire. JD, listen, for me, Peter's the funniest. Like, he's the funniest character in it for me, Peter. You gotta watch Family Guy, man. You do.
Do you know what?
They go for everyone.
He gets his money from, but he does the most. All the chicken fights and all of that madness.
Oh, the chicken fights, fucking epic.
Legendary.
It's absolutely epic. But I tell you what, you were saying you could get a full episode out of the In-Betweeners. You could easily get a full episode out of Family Guy as well.
Oh,
easily.
Yeah, definitely, man. Right, we'll get on to any last words. We've got a few minutes left. Anything else that we should have brought up today and didn't? Anything else that we've forgotten? I tell you what, here's something I'm going to ask you. Sorry, I'm going to ask you. Funny moments in a serious show. And I'll start you off. Yeah, I'll start you off.
Ooh.
Sopranos, Uncle June. When they find out that he likes to eat something, innit?
Yeah.
Watching all the jokes over dinner at the golf course, and then after he told her not to say anything, he comes in and she's all happy to see him. She's got his dinner and a big cake there, innit? And he's like, "I told you not to say anything. Why'd you have to open your mouth? Why?" And she's like, "I'm sorry." And he just picks up this massive cake and mushes it in her face, bro. It's so funny. And all she's saying is, "I'm sorry, don't leave me." And she's just got this massive cake on her face, bro. It's off key, but it's funny, bro. It's funny, man.
I've got two for you. So the first one, right, The Wire, right, where McNulty and Bunk are sat drinking, and he's on about the mouse. And he goes, and he tells the full story, and he goes, "So what did you do with the mouse?" He goes, "Shit, I lit his ass up." He's like, "You shot the mouse." And then another one, Breaking Bad, where like towards the end of the show, and like Walt invites Jesse for dinner, And him and Skylar at loggerheads, and they just start going, "Oh, did she tell you had an affair with the boss?" And they're going at across the dinner table, and Aaron Paul, Jesse, he's just sat there with his water, just like he was. That is just comedy gold. That broke me.
Yeah, good show, man. Good show. We could do a whole episode on Breaking Bad as well. Anyone else got any, man? Sorry, Tom Furlong mentioned Roseanne. Yeah, we didn't talk about that, and I did watch that back in the day, but she ain't getting a shout out because she's racist. Anyway, back to it.
But Bill Cosby did, and he was into some other shit.
I didn't mention Bill Cosby. I said the Cosby Show. You mentioned him.
Strokes as well with this one, still.
Say again.
Different strokes.
Different Strokes, yeah, that was a big show, man. That was another big show. That was a spin-off, innit? No, that was the spin. No, that was a different world. A different world was a spin-off, innit, from Cosby Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh boy. Okay. So anyway, listen. Thank you everyone for all your comments. Thanks from JD. Thanks to Blunt. Thanks to Tiny Godfather. I've been Buckstar again. Please remember to like, subscribe, and thank you again for all your comments. And we will be back again